safe streets, vibrant neighborhoods, successful business and commerce. These are things that make a healthy community. We are a diverse community, rural, suburban, urban, a multitude of languages and ethnicities, ages and experiences. We are a collaborative community. Public-private partnerships make us a model community that others want to follow. It is what makes us unique. It is what makes us strong. The employees of Kent County reflect our diversity and seek to serve our communities.
People in this county, in this area, we wrap our arms around each other. We come together to collaborate, to solve problems. We're all working for the good of the whole. And I think that's wonderful. And you can see it. You can see it as you drive around Kent County.
Our impact starts the day a baby is born and a birth certificate is issued, to protecting children from deadly diseases through vaccination, to the public safety and justice provided by law enforcement and the courts, to offering veterans services and caring for the elderly. Every day we work to keep our communities robust.
I think if you are somebody who's interested in serving your community, in building a strong knowledge base and a good group of people to work with, then the county is one of your best employment opportunities out there. It's been completely rewarding in every way I could possibly explain for 26 years, and I feel like I grow every single day still today.
Leading these dedicated employees, our 19-member Board of Commissioners and our County Administrator Controller, along with our elected officials and appointed department directors, placing emphasis on civic involvement, quality housing, vibrant neighborhoods, and strong, solid infrastructure to allow businesses to thrive. Professional, dedicated, collaborative, and innovative.
Behind the scenes, collaboration between foundations, charitable organizations, nonprofits, for-profit businesses, public sector demonstrated through the county, the city of Grand Rapids, the townships, all the cities and the villages in our area. If we don't come together, then we will not have the strength that we have today, and I only hope to build upon that.
Our aim is to make our communities the best they can be. We are involved in exciting development projects, sustainable recycling programs, and creative progressive prevention programming. We partner with elected officials, impacting policy ideas that become great achievements. We seek opportunities to reach out into the community and offer our services to help our residents make Kent County thrive.
Our relationship is solid, both from a staff standpoint at the county level as well as the Board of Commissioners. And they understand what we do and the benefits that we can do for the community, and vice versa. We couldn't do what we do without the help of Kent County.
While most of us are busy running our lives, Kent County's elected officials, administrator controller, and over 1,600 employees are serving the communities where we live our lives, so we can all have a place we are proud to call home. Kent County, its life well run.
Good morning. It is 8:45. I'd like to call to order the Finance and Physical Resources Committee of Tuesday, February 2nd. Why don't we go ahead and open with public comment? Is there any public who would like to make a comment this morning? Seeing none, I will close public comment and move to item 2, the consent agenda.
So moved.
We have move and support.
Who's support? Support.
Support, Matt. Moved by Dave. Is there any item that wants to be removed from the consent agenda? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The consent agenda passes. We'll move to item 3, Human Resources Labor Agreement. Police Officers, Labor Council, Captains, Lieutenants. Darrell?
This is a request to recommend to the board to approve a 3-year labor agreement for the period January 1, 2016 through December 31st, 2018 between the county and the Police Officers Labor Council, Captains and Lieutenants. The negotiating committee recommends approval of a 3-year labor contract with the Police Officers Labor Council that represents the 21 members of the Captains and Lieutenants unit. Wages will increase 2% annually in 2016, 2017, and 2018. In 2016, the employee's share of health care premiums will increase from 17.5% to 20%, and $250 single, $500 family deductibles will be added to the HMO plan. In 2018, the out-of-pocket maximum will increase by $1,000 with a corresponding reduction of $1,000 in the prescription out-of-pocket maximum to maintain compliance with limits set forth under federal law. Existing holiday banks will be maintained, but no further additions will be permitted. The pension plan employee contribution cap will increase from 8.5% to 9.5% of pay effective January 1, 2017. The additional employee contributions to fund the cost of living adjustments will still apply. The county may reopen the agreement regarding dual-tier vacation and paid time off upon resolution of these issues in the Police Officers Association of Michigan and Kent County Deputy Sheriff's Association units. The county may reopen the agreement regarding the placement of the pension plan non-duty disability to an insured disability program upon resolution in the POAM and KCDSA units. The total 3-year increase to salary and benefit costs is $246,690. This item was recommended for approval by the Legislative and Human Resources Committee at its last meeting.
Thank you. Do we have any questions? Motion first. Do we have a motion first?
Okay. So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Coleman. Is there support?
Support.
Thank you, Commissioner Potelski. Now, do we have any questions? Yes, Commissioner Morgan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On the 7th bullet point, I guess this is, I need to ask Stan this question. It says the pension, replacement of the pension plan, non-duty disability to insured disability program. Right now, the non-duty disabilities are adjudicated in the pension, at the pension board. Is that the way it's handled? And we're trying to look for insurance to kind of bridge that process.
I believe that's the intent.
Okay, I'm good. Thanks, Dan.
Commissioner Potelski.
Yeah, first, thank you for noting the number of members in the first bullet point, so I can stop that refrain. But my other refrain is does this have a dual, this does not have a two-tiered salary? It just has the potential of the dual tier vacation paid time off, but that's tied up with some other negotiation?
Yes, that's right. But when we did the market analysis back in 2014, we looked at any county job where we could find good market data, and for those where there was a clear disparity between where others were paying and where we were, we decided to implement the dual tier system. We didn't find that to be the case here.
All right, thank you.
Are there any other questions? Okay, seeing none, we will take a vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. We'll move on to item 4, which is from the Sheriff's Department, accept the fiscal year 2015 State Homeland Security Grant and Budget Amendment. Is there a motion, or do you want to go first, Carol?
I don't have to.
No, Daryl, well, I want Daryl to
You
lead.
can
Daryl,
make
you
the
go
motion, we
first.
can skip my reading.
You go ahead and read, then we'll do the motion.
Okay, this is a request to recommend to the board to appropriate $344,426 from the Michigan Department of State Police to the fiscal year 2016 Sheriff Emergency Management Budget Special Projects Fund, contingent upon award and execution of a contract. The Michigan Department of State Police Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division provides federal pass-through funds for Homeland Security programs. The purpose of the fiscal year 2015 Homeland Security Grant Program is to prevent, deter, respond to, and recover from incidents of national significance, including but not limited to threats and incidents of terrorism. Starting with the grant year 2006, the Homeland Security Grant funding allotments were allocated on a regional basis. Kent County was placed into the Region 6, which is part of a 13-county region. The fiduciary for these grants since 2006 has been the West Michigan Shoreline Regional Development Council. which has agreed to continue as the fiduciary for this grant. The final document of the agreement was reviewed and approved by Corporate Counsel. This grant period is from September 1, 2015 to May 31st, 2018.
Thank you, Darren. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Butowski. Is there support?
Support.
Commissioner Brady. Is there any questions? Yes, Commissioner Morgan.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're welcome.
Yes. I see in here this set the appropriate amount. It goes back to September. It's the post date.
It's not unusual for us to get, when we receive notification, it goes through our process, so it's not unusual for us to go back 6 months or so and then move forward. So, but this would be, it's a 2015 Homeland Security grant that is going to be placed in the 2016 Sheriff Department budget, just so we're clear on that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions? Seeing none, let's take a vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. We'll move on to item 5, also from the Sheriff's Department, fiscal year 2016 Kent County Traffic Enforcement Grant from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning. Darrell?
This is a request to recommend to the board to accept a Kent County Traffic Enforcement Grant to authorize the signature of all grant documents and to appropriate $48,326 from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning to the 2016 Sheriff Budget Special Projects Fund contingent upon award. The Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning has approved $48,326 in federal funds for the Highway Safety Project Kent County Traffic Enforcement Grant. Funding is contingent upon availability of U.S. Department of Transportation highway safety funds. The grant funds will be used to fund overtime and benefits for road patrol officers to achieve fatal and serious injury reductions from increased seatbelt use and impaired driving enforcement. The grant period is November 16, 2015 to September 30th, 2016.
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Morgan.
Support.
Support by Commissioner Brady. Are there any questions? Yes, Commissioner Ponstein.
Thank you, Chair. Not so much a question, but a comment. I know the last time this came through, I voted no on it too. It always amazes me with, you put our share and then times that over how many counties in Michigan that might be eligible for money. I mean, wouldn't this money be better used fixing up our highways in the state? I mean, to set up these seatbelt enforcement zones so we can hassle people about wearing seatbelts on this belief that somehow we're going to achieve fatal and serious injury reductions. Most of the reductions over the past decade have been cars are built better, they have multiple airbags now. I mean, it's just taxpayer waste once again, and this is highlighted by the federal government, passed through the state of Michigan. I mean, if they've got this kind of money to throw around, I mean, how can they keep coming, asking us for more money to fix up our roads?
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, we'll take a vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
So noted, motion passes. We'll go to item 6, which is miscellaneous. Is there any Commissioner miscellaneous for the Finance and Physical Resources Committee this morning? Yes, Commissioner Butowski.
I mean, a question, we saw just a couple of quick emails related to the HUD grant, speaking of federal dollars being available and tossed about, and we lost. However, what are there next steps in the process? We heard from HUD, they didn't tell us anything, we're just gonna shelve all these projects until additional borrowed federal dollars become available. What do we do?
Well, at this point in time, we've tried to determine and speculate as to the rationale behind the awards and the non-awards, specifically our award. I don't think the effort was wasted. There are a lot of things that we gained from the experience, including some key collaborations with a number of municipalities, some key data points that we were able to establish using our in-house GIS. But I think this issue is a dead one, but we just have to move on. We will utilize other information, other relationships to look at further grant opportunities. Short answer is no.
Is there any other Commissioner Miscellaneous this morning? Seeing none, is there a motion to go to item 7 and we can adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Coleman. Is there a second? Support. Support from Commissioner Chivas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned to the next meeting, February 16th at 8:30. Thank you.
I am Kent County. I am Kent County.
I am Kent County.
We are 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 Kent County.
Beya, Kent County. Ami, Kent County.
Somos Kent County.
Mas Ira, Kent County.
We are Kent County. We are Kent County. We are Kent County. Oh yeah.